friends, thank you so much for being here. My name is Jill Eichmann, and I am the artistic director and one of the co-founders of Leela, which is a San Francisco-based improvisational theater company and training center. And thank you for being here. Welcome to our virtual stage. So the stage behind me is not for real in my home. I'm currently in Oakland in my home, and this is a green screen. But this is a picture of our home theater in San Francisco, which is the Exit Theater, which we miss so dearly and can't wait to be back with you. So sending our love out to our home theater, our family at the Exit. We can't wait to be back when it is safe and we are able to do so. But meanwhile, you get to sit back, relax in your own home, on your couch or your sofa bed or wherever you're most comfy, cozy up with a tasty beverage or snack and have some entertainment right in your home. How cool is that? So thank you for being here. We've got 4 fantastic improv groups for you tonight. They're all going to represent a different flavor of our mission at Leela, which is truthful artistic play. So let me tell you a little bit about these folks. And I'm going to be chatting with you in the YouTube stream every so often, so please look out for that. We're going to be getting inspiration for our different improv artists from you in the chat. So we need you. We need you tonight. So be typing some suggestions for us. So first and foremost, before I introduce the group, our first group this evening is going to need a suggestion of a decade, like 1920s, 1930s, whatever, and then also an object that would belong in that decade. So we don't want like a cell phone in the 1920s, for example. So a decade and an object. We'll need that for you shortly. Okay? So to introduce our groups this evening, going in reverse order, our very last group this evening is a fantastic duo. I love this duo. I had to beg and plead them to come play online with us, and finally they were able to make a date work, and I'm so excited to have them this evening. They do the most magnificent meta improv. You probably also know them from Luxury Cruise Singles Mixer. They're both 2 members of that group, and they're going to come together in a duo, which is exactly 6 M's and pronounced mmm. And that's Mark McClarty and Manu Ames. So that'll be our last group this evening. Before that is another fantastic duo, also a great duo in our Leela improv community. Sydney Starr, who is a teacher with our Leela community, who is also a director of Objectively Speaking, who you'll see tonight, and Zed Renz, which I absolutely adore, one of the most fantastic improvisers I've seen. And they are coming together in an awesome duo called Tragedy. So if you're ready for some just like feels tonight, we all need to express those tonight. They're gonna give it to you, and you can live vicariously through them. So they're gonna go into some like 6th, 7th rings of hell tonight. So let's all get there together. So that is Tragedy. Second up, I mentioned before, which is Objectively Speaking, a really fun improv group in our Pi program. They are super zany. They love to be absurd. You never know which direction or where they're going to take things next, so they always keep you on your toes. And then our very first group, On the Verge, which I'll need a suggestion for you. So I'm going to go ahead and look at my YouTube stream right now. This is what we call vamping, which I'll need a suggestion. Okay, cool. You guys are doing a good job. You're giving me some decades and some objects. Cool. So yeah, really excited to bring these folks to the stage. They are going to walk that line of comedy and drama, do that space in between with like a crime docu kind of drama here. So they are going to be here for you with an 1860s corset. Thank you, Nicole Matthews. I don't think we've gone that far back in time, so I'm going to give them the challenge. On the Verge, welcome to the virtual stage.
Hi, I'm Alice.
Hi, Elisa.
Hello, my name is Gordon.
Joe.
Josh.
Hi, I'm Trevor.
Hi, and I'm VJ, and we are On the Verge.
Oh,
Well, it's a cold, cold holiday season. Oh, started a fire. I'm down here at the police station. And, what a case. Uh, One of the cops on the force ran all the way to my house to tell me to come down here in the middle of the night. Because apparently, oh, Miss Smith's corset went missing. Some peeping Tom, perhaps, just looking to get off on some jollies. I don't know what this world's coming to. I mean, it's just the 60s, and it just feels like sometimes I'd rather not be in this line of working, you know? We're here in the good old USA, Schenectady, and it's a burgeoning small town, probably about to become a city soon. But I've got to keep the law in this town if it's ever going to make it. We can't have people running around stealing corsets. I mean, it's just wild and weird. Well, fortunately, I got my best cop. She's an interesting one. You know, women don't really do this kind of thing. But Brenda Jane, she got two female names, first and a last. And boy, is she a firecracker. She's sharp as a tack and strong as a bull. As I must say, I wouldn't want to scuffle with her. But we seem to think that Johnny Camo, he's kind of an odd fella, and he's made whistles at the ladies on Main Street before, so we're bringing him in tomorrow morning. I think I'm just gonna stay here tonight and dust up the place and hopefully get back to my wife. But tomorrow morning, me and Brenda Jane are taking on old Johnny, see what he knows about this. Wow. Brenda, where the hell are you? Brenda? Oh, you late? Oh. All right.
Oh, Gumshoe, you know it's just too damn cold for me to walk down here in the middle of the night. You said it was important. You better have a good reason for it.
Well, allegedly, Johnny here, I'm thinking, might have stole Susie's corset.
Lies. Who told you that? I've been framed.
Listen, Johnny. No one told us. I'm just saying. I had an idea it could be you. I see you whistling at the ladies on Main Street. I tell you, you're always out for trouble with those ladies. Brenda, you as a woman, you can vouch for this, right? He has a very strange way about him.
He does seem a bit shifty over there in that chair. I've always said men belong in pews.
Oh, Brenda.
Oh, come on. You know that whistling is innocent. I like to go after the ladies. What's the harm in that?
Well, did you go after Susie's corset? You have some kind of I don't know, a fetish for corsets?
Filthy.
Listen, Listen, you know I have a thing for corsets, all right? Sure. But a man's attracted to what he's attracted to. I mean, you can't hold that against me. But I swear to you, I didn't steal anybody's corset.
Well, what are you saying? What? Someone's attracted to a pig? They should be allowed to be attracted to a pig? That's just not right.
Gumshoe, come over here. Detective, come on. We need to talk. Away from this. Here, lech. You dragged me here to talk to this miscreant in the middle of the night. Do you have any reason to believe he's not just a run of the mill? I mean, what connects him to this undergarment?
Well, I really got nothing. The only thing is, he's the only thing I could think of. I'm tired of shit. I mean, and you know, if I don't do something, the lieutenant, the captain, the mayor's gonna be up my ass. Come on, Brenda. You're sharp. Make him confess. Make him do something. I want to see what you got. Okay, if I'm gonna retire out of this role as detective, you're gonna have to step up. And it will be the first woman in the town of Schenectady. So, you got a lot riding on this. Get in there and give him hell.
You convinced me. It is my duty as a woman and a woman of the law to show this man how it's done in Schenectady.
You can do it.
Give me strength. Johnny! Johnny!
Yes, officer?
Do you have a mistress, perhaps?
A mistress? I ain't married.
That would have explained it. Damn. Well, your fascination with this undergarment, we can't have that out in public. This is a behind doors case. So I'm gonna need to go behind the door that is you to find out what's there. Johnny, tell me, when did you find out your urges were sinful?
Well, you know, it started last year when I was dating Susie May. She just wore the most incredible corsets. I mean, she just looked so beautiful. And I remember one day we were out walking by the river, and you know, we got a little frisky, and you know, that's when I felt it. I felt her corset, and I have to tell you, it's a shame things didn't work out between us. But ever since then, I just can't stop thinking about it, you know? I just spent all my afternoons in front of the tailor shop just eyeing all those beautiful corsets that
You've got motive. You've got motive. Okay.
But you have to listen to me. I
Need your motive.
I would never steal one.
You know what? I'm locking you up until we can find something else. We're gonna search the town, but for now, you're getting locked up. Get in there. You corset obsessed weirdo.
Father Murphy, yeah, is now a good time? Now's probably now.
Oh, yeah, make it quick.
Right. So, I know that I haven't been, the most, faithful, or, dutiful, but I feel like I should, I just have some things on my chest that I want to confess.
Madeline, to say you're not the most faithful is one of the largest understatements that I've ever heard. Every week, it's a new confession. Every week, it's a new thing that just challenges my faith. What is it now?
I mean, it's just this, life is hard, and I don't know. There's a lot of things that I feel like I've sinned for, and you're just always there to listen to me, you know?
And you know that everything that's said within these walls will never leave these walls. Whatever sin you've committed, and you've committed a lot, you can
Right.
tell me.
Right. Right. Okay. The tailor, Mr. Matthews.
Yes.
So he has a wife, right? I may have fucked him behind the stables 2 days ago.
Now, Mr. Matthews, his wife, again. What's her name again?
I don't know.
It doesn't matter. She's not the concern here.
I really just I don't really know anything about him, but he's just very handsome, and I just couldn't. I don't know. I have urges.
Mr. Matthews is a fine tailor. He actually made my garments.
Oh, great! You have great garments.
Please don't pretend you can see me between this wall.
Uh,
They're very small,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
very small holes.
Yeah. I lied just then. I wanted to make you feel good, but that was a lie, and I feel like that was just another
It's
sin.
okay, Madeline. That's by far not your biggest sin of the week.
Right.
Mr. Matthews, Mulligan Taylor, is a very sinful man.
Okay.
I can't tell you how I know that.
Wait, what? He's a
never mind.
very I mean, other than this
Hey.
occurrence.
Madeline, remember? What's said within these walls does not leave these walls.
Right.
Very important for you.
That's true.
I forgive you for sleeping, for fornicating with Mr. Matthews. I'll see you next week.
Oh, thank you, Father. Oh, thank you.
Yes. I say, I am sorry. I am sorry, Patty, that we haven't been able to find you a concoction that will help you cool down.
William, it's been 6 months. I don't know how many more concoctions we can try.
Well, you see, Patty, I believe that Schenectady has a very important role in the development of different types of concoctions, drinkable concoctions in this great nation. And I know that it is difficult for you to have to wait, to have something that will cool you down and cool down your temperature and maybe some of these urges that you are feeling. I know that we will get there.
Well, it didn't seem quite important in the middle of summer, but now that it's the middle of winter, cooling down doesn't seem quite as important.
Ah, yes, Patty, that is a good point. Sometimes I get so focused on my latest schemes and ideas that I forget to look around me. And I see there are icicles hanging from the eaves. It is indeed winter. Oh, dear.
It is winter, but these urges, these passions, you said there was something you could help me with them. Perhaps it's not a concoction.
Yes, that is good. Thank you, Patty. You're helping me with the creative process, and I have always appreciated you and your friendship for how you helped me. Perhaps what we need is a type of biscuit. Maybe it is not a type of drink at all. Maybe sugar and flour and water, and maybe nicotine or something could come together and we could suppress your urges. When you put this biscuit inside of your mouth, and when you feel it melting on your tongue, and you feel it going down your throat, I think, yes, imagine that. Imagine it changing you from the inside. Yes, can you feel your urges going down?
William, I feel hotter than ever.
Oh, no. Why, this won't do, Patty. Well, perhaps we should try some kind of a lozenge. Yes, a lozenge with nicotine, more nicotine, and some of this new drug coming from South America, cocaine. We'll put them together in a lozenge, and those will suppress your urges.
I've heard about this cocaine. This sounds amazing.
Yes.
Yes. How quickly can you prepare this lozenge?
Yes, I will get in touch with my suppliers. I think they can get something via stagecoach across the country within 2 days, maybe less time.
Perfect, William. You take such divine care of me. Thank you.
I just want to see you pure, Patty. Pure. Suppress the urges and get you back to a place of feeling cool and cold again.
Oh.
I love you, Patty.
Detective, for the last time, I don't know what happened to the corset.
I won't stand for it. I just won't. I'll make you admit to it. If you're not gonna tell me the truth, then so be it. I need someone's head for this. And I'm sorry, Johnny, but it's just gotta be yours.
Listen, Detective. I have been telling you a thumper. The other day, I saw Mr. Matthews. You know the tailor down on Main Street? I saw him having a hushed conversation with the pharmacist, William.
William, the pharmacist, him and his shoddyocracy, all that crazy bubbles and potions he comes up with. What about him?
I think Mr. Matthews owes him some money. And I think they've got some sort of deal going on to import some new substances from South America.
What kind of substances? New potions, perhaps?
Well, have you heard of something called cocaine?
Cocaine. No, never heard of it. Cocaine.
Yes, I hear that William's been putting it in his new potions.
Oh, there's so many things to remember. I just wish there was some kind of box that had all the information I needed and I could just look at it and pull out what I needed. Boy, would that be so convenient. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to go ask around about this cocaine and maybe I'll talk to the pharmacist. And you said the tailor.
That's right. Mr. Matthews.
Money. If I know anything, money is the root of all evil, so maybe I'll start there. Well, I'll have Meredith in there bring you some more slop. And
Wait, I thought you were going to let me go.
not until I find something out.
I've told you all that I know.
Meredith's been yucking at my ear, saying you've been screaming so that you're innocent. I want you to be quiet. I'm going to beat you next time.
Well. I've heard you've been sinning.
You haven't been talking to Father Murphy, have you?
Why would I do such a thing? And why would it be a problem for me to do so?
He said what is spoken in that box never leaves the box.
The box is a sacred place of worship. As I always say, men belong in pews. But women, we are fine in boxes of confession, being sinners, all of us.
You're a sinner too?
Born sinner, but I've been saved.
Oh.
The Lord saved me. Through the law was I saved. I began a sinner like yourself, poor and destitute.
I just don't want to be a sinner anymore. That's just why I've just been talking all the time to Father Murphy, but I don't feel any less of a sinner than I started out.
Oh, child. This is a case where it is my duty as an officer of the law to find the missing corset. I can barely say that word anyhow. Undergarment.
Corsets? Missing corsets?
You haven't heard? Father, well, he mentioned such depravity. I could only assume you must have been mixed up in it.
Well, I mean, I guess there's that time I left my corset after spending time with Mr. Matthews. And I guess that other time he was also very curious about the new corset I was wearing. Do you think Mr. Matthews is collecting corsets? But what?
I've got to make a note of this and alert Johnny Camo as soon as I am able.
Oh.
You cross your legs and pray for severance of the soul.
Ah, yes. Detective.
Good day. William, come on business, not
Yes.
for a person.
Okay.
I apparently have heard that the tailor, Mr. Murphy, owes you some money.
Yes, yes, yes. Mr. Matthews, he came in and
Matthews.
Yes. No, there are plenty of M people named in this town. It's quite silly. We should find a potion to solve it, of course. Of course.
Up on that actually later.
It is but a joke. Ah, yes. Mr. Matthews, he came over to where I was standing. We did speak in hushed tones, as we did from our days in primary school. And yes, he said that he had something that he could exchange of great value for some new items that I've been selling. He didn't say exactly what it was.
Cocaine. I need to know about the cocaine. What is this substance?
I'm very happy that you asked, Detective. Now, in here, I have one of my newest creations. Yes, do you see this?
I see it.
It is a lozenge, but it is not any kind of ordinary lozenge. This lozenge contains a miracle on Earth, God's own creation.
Okay,
Come to life.
break it down for me. Come on, spit it out. I don't need the sales. I need
Okay,
some hard
okay.
evidence here. I'm on a crime case.
I do apologize. Yes, it contains a substance called cocaine.
Okay, the cocaine. And what does this...
Cocaine makes you feel good and cold and very, very cold. You move very, very quickly to suppress your urges. Yes.
Hey,
My
okay, suppressing urges. Okay. I might have a difficult time figuring out how this might relate to my case, and Mr. Matthews, give me the cocaine. I will confiscate all of it and bring it to you. Nope, I want all of it. Give me all of the cocaine.
very sorry. Yeah.
And then I will give it back to you when this case is closed. Thank you. Good day, sir. I'll be back
day.
with any other questions.
Thank you.
Patty,
Bless me, Father, for I have sinned.
Patty, no. Okay. I always make time for one of my best disciples.
Do you remember Susie Smith?
Yes, Susie Smith.
She had a corset and I so coveted it. And I stole it.
Patty, this kind of jealousy. Do you know how many times the Bible mentions how sinful this is, and to actually act on it and steal?
It doesn't mention how to get over the urge to deal with these things.
Well,
There's a lot of thou shalt nots, but not a lot of this is how not to.
I wish I could tell you how to get over the urge. I know, but I'm not allowed to tell you because you cannot leave these walls.
Then William was going to give me a potion, but that didn't work. And then we're waiting for a stagecoach for a lozenge with some nicotine and cocaine, and it's supposed to pull me off, but
Oh, you...
Father, I don't know what to do anymore.
I think you need to give back. I think you need to take this potion immediately. And once the urge is gone, you can give Susie back her corset.
I've tried every potion he's made for 6 months, and I just get more hot and bothered.
You know, there's a cop who's also very dedicated to the Lord. Brenda Jane. Go speak with her, and I think she can reinstall faith in you.
Are you telling me to turn myself in? Can I just do a bunch of Hail Marys?
I think talking to Brenda is the only way out of this.
The Lord is good and the Lord is great, and I alone, and with much help and confessions, was able to solve this. Patty!
Father told me to come speak to you, but I see you're right in the middle of something.
Well, I thought I was done, but I was just about to ask for guidance. So if you have any pertinent information, it's the time. The time is now.
I have some.
Patty! going to the big house, young lady. I'm taking you there myself. I wish you could have resisted these urges, Patty.
Tried. William said he would give me something for it. I tried. I swear I tried. Father said that I should come and speak with you because you would have mercy on my soul.
You are a horn-swaggling, pigeon-livered, no good dilly-dally, flim-flammening floozy is what?
If I go on the straight and narrow, will you not? Don't stay in.
Well, Johnny Camo has allowed me this final grace period, and he told me I could finish this case the way I saw fit, knowing my great and grand experience as a woman of faith and reason, and knowing that ultimately men belong in pews and women are places in boxes. And for you, my dear, that box is going to be on the outside, because as long as you say 10,000 Hail Marys and 10,000 pardons to Mr. Matthews and 10,000 I'm sorries to yourself and the Lord, you may be forgiven.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Officer Jane.
Go in peace.
And that's our show. Thank you, On the Verge. If you all want to come back and grab hands and bow. Fantastic. Nicely done. Yes. No separation of church and state in that one. Not at all. Thank you. Nice flashback to the 1860s. So thank you, On the Verge. So next up we have Objectively Speaking, and I've been watching your chat, audience, and there are some really good ones. So Objectively Speaking is going to need the best part of your week. And I saw a job interview from Nicole. I think Stacy. I really like Stacy's, which was like something about toilet paper. Yes, Stacy Marshall. Thank you. Stacy Marshall bought the last package of TP, which I'm assuming stands for toilet paper, at the store. And welcome to the virtual stage, Objectively Speaking.
We are at an open house for a mid-century ranch in Austin, Texas. The open house has the most delicious brownies possible, and you can smell them out the door. Also, although it's a fairly remodeled house, there is no central AC in this house. Aside from brownies, there's also really delicious lemonade.
Ooh, this is an amazing food setup. Wow.
This food setup sends me to a special place, Horvathi.
So glad you invited me to this house viewing. I love viewing houses and eating the snacks that they have at the houses in this town whenever people view them.
Well, Horvathi, that's the whole point, is to come to this special place, this special culinary place, special bovine place where we can be together as we explore residential options, cows, and food, Horvathi.
Dringuni, this is what we live for. It is I, Horvathi, and you, Dringuni, who see the cows for what they really are, who see that they live in the fields and then they turn into the cheese that we eat.
Horvathi, I think it's time to offer a prayer of thanks to these cows, don't you?
Yes, we must, right here in the middle of the open house. We will say our prayer in the cow language. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Got it. We have two Nobel laureate physicists that are very thankful for creating an invisibility suit. Little do they know their intern, who they dislike, is wearing the invisibility suit and overhearing all of the mean things they have to say in the lunchroom.
Oh my God, Dr. Hauser, I think that our suit is going to make millions.
Doctor, it's going to revolutionize the world. Now, we couldn't have got here without you and your brilliant contributions, Dr. Ferlinghetti.
No, Dr. Hauser. The whole point of this is that we have such beautiful, astute titles that I appreciate you reinforcing, Dr. Hauser.
Thank you.
But to be honest, it's the undergrad intern that we got for the summer. I walked in one day and I saw his notes on the table, and I just took them before he even knew. I know.
I'm so happy you said something, because I was looking over our intern's shoulder one day and I saw his notes on his laptop, and I told him that the janitor had stolen his laptop overnight, but I had taken it.
I know! Isn't that perfect? See, but now what is most important is we have an invisibility cloak, so we don't have to pretend to be such bad spies and James Bond people hiding everywhere. We can just wear the invisibility cloak and go and sell it.
This is incredible. We can steal all of the greatest ideas across the world, and I think our intern has many, many more that we could steal.
He doesn't even know that it's such a huge idea. For him, he was just like, wow, this is a useful piece of technology. That's the thing about these young minds. They're so uncorrupted. They don't have any idea of the potential they can achieve if they just need it.
Yes, indeed.
Two ideas are sitting in an empty room waiting to be discovered.
Yeah, so I think if you already have a knife with peanut butter on one end and jelly on the other end, it just makes the sandwiches that much easier. So this is what I'm pitching.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I was thinking a razor for shaving, but it's also for eating with, and you can use it as a microphone when you're doing karaoke.
Oh.
Put to that.
Oh, I love singing into this. This is so great. I never had to sing in the bathroom and shave at the same time. Great invention.
Thanks. Yeah, they're selling like hotcakes there.
Oh, I can believe it. I mean, it's so useful. It's multi-purpose. It's fantastic.
Yeah, I have another idea, which is a it's a knife, a big, well, it's actually a chainsaw that you can use to write letters to friends, and also to paint pictures with.
Oh, that's so, honestly, that's an incredible idea, because every time I write to my friends, I always think, oh, I just wish I had a chainsaw. I always wish for that.
I know. And I have another one, which is it's a man-eating blob, okay? But you use it to, you can use it as a blanket, or you can use it to, as like a monitor screen, to watch movies on.
Brilliant. You know what? Next edition of Sky Mall, it's gonna be good. It's gonna sell like.
I've got it right here.
Edit.
It's a beautiful, gorgeous, sunny afternoon on the rolling mountains of the Alps. Right on the edge of the precipice of the grassy mountaintop, two bovine buddies, Jess and Bess, look out into the distance as they begin their afternoon ritual.
Bess, I look over the valley and I can only think one thing about these Swiss people, which is that men belong in pews.
Very profound, Jess. Very profound indeed. You are a scholar of a cow.
Well, thank you, Bess. It took years of study to come up with my bovine brain, my bovine capacity for original insight. But you are a master of bovine athletics and sports.
I appreciate that. I just came back from the Tour de France cow edition where I took first place.
Tell me. I can picture it now. How did you ride the bicycle being a cow?
Well, my dear friend, if only you could have seen it.
Show me.
Mostly.
Victory. Cut to the Tour de France victory.
Oh God, hold me up. Oh.
Whoa.
Oh.
Conversation.
So, I have a team that holds me on the bike the whole way, basically.
I see.
And they push. They mostly push. So it's really just gravity. I'm a cow. I'm pretty fat, so it's gravity.
And these are fast-moving French cows, and they're willing to do this for a good price?
Mm-hmm. Indeed. All the grass they could eat.
I have an idea that could cut your labor costs for the next Tour de France. I think that we have to find a way to grow grass in a more plentiful way. And I think given our knowledge that men belong in pews, we can have the men in the pews come grow more grass.
I think you've got a revolution on our hands.
Yes.
I'm with you, Jess.
I remember when I was in high school, this guy, he was the coolest kid in the grade. His name was Buster, and he had this 9-speed road bike that he rode to school every day. And it was this polished green steel frame. And every day before he would leave school, he would announce, "I'm going home now," as he set up on his bike and pedaled off. I would follow him, hoping to keep up, but I never could until the one day I went to school and Buster broke his foot.
Oh my God. Buster. I got you. I'll help you. Oh, you got to speak up. That injury really hurt your voice.
Could you please? I think I hurt my foot and my voice box as well.
Oh my God. I will blindly help fix every part of you. You're just my idol. I have it all.
Yeah, could you maybe just call the hospital, call 911 or something?
Oh, okay. Yes, I will also do that, but I need you to know that I am there for you in any capacity. Like you're just the king of high school.
No, I get that. I'm really hurting.
I texted 911. I put help.
I don't think that works.
No, they responded. I think they have iMessage. I have the dots. Oh, I called the wrong person. They did say to call 911. Yeah.
I'm bleeding here.
I'm on hold. But in the meantime, while I'm on hold, I'll just fix this up for you. And, once you're all healed, maybe we can go riding together. Maybe we can hang out together, go on trips or something.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to ride for a while. Do you know any first aid maybe?
I know all of the aids, so I got you. But yeah, so once you're healed, I just think that I should take care of you just in case, 24/7. And, if you need a new friend or sibling or caretaker or something, I'm there.
Yeah, I don't need a new sibling. Annette, I know you from school. Are you sure they're coming?
I still hear the elevator music, so just don't worry about it. But I mean, look, This splint thing, it's going fine. You know, honestly, this wouldn't happen to you if you just welcomed me into your life a little bit earlier.
How would that have helped?
I would have been there before you fell.
Edit. The two top surgeons at the University Medical Center are discussing the care plan for a very complicated patient. But while they seem to be agreeing internally, they are not seeing eye to eye.
This one's a pretty simple case from how I see it. I think if we just put the rotoblasty and remove it after we put it back in, I think we'll be okay.
I gotta agree with you. We're gonna put the rotoblasty right through that hole. It's gonna come out that hole. It's gonna go around in a loop-de-loop. It's gonna be all good.
Yeah, I don't remember what the rotoblasty is, but maybe if I just use it in context, I'll figure it out. This guy definitely doesn't know what a rotoblasty is.
Okay, Gregory, this time we're gonna do as I say. I don't want you in the middle, while we're operating, to suddenly fumble around and then ask for instructions and need to get escorted out again. I just don't want that to happen again. You made quite a big scene last time, and I don't know if I can trust you anymore.
I did. I was using the rotoblaster in a novel procedure that I learned on the Jewelry Channel, and they said that if you take the rotoblaster, no, I'm telling you, we could have saved Mr. Jones's heart.
Okay, I think I'm playing it cool. I think he thinks I know what a rotoblaster is.
Gregory, you've been speaking about a rotoblaster. Earlier, I mentioned a rotoblasty. A rotoblaster, that's what I use at home to blend my smoothies. We definitely don't want to put that in the patient. Gregory, you keep nodding, but I don't know if you're really hearing me. You know what I mean?
This guy has no idea what's going on. My patient is going to definitely die.
Just keep talking and guide me in the rotoblasters. You can see it rotating 1,000 rotations a minute, and I'm just gonna put it on her neck. Right now, it's going down, 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 down onto her neck. Oh.
I hope my malpractice insurance covers this.
Gregory, I hope you realize that's the dummy, right?
Shit, I had no idea, but thank God I didn't kill a human being.
Gregory, you look stunned in silence. Now that I think about it, I've never seen your papers. Can you just share them with me?
I will share my papers, but I just want to explain. I'm stunned in silence because the beauty of my rotoblaster cut on this dummy's neck is linear. It's crisp. It's clean. This is a Hall of Fame use of the rotoblaster.
Edit. We have two former FBI agents that are now retired that are that picked up substitute teaching in their spare time to kill some time. But they really, 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 really miss the good old days of kind of solving crime. So they're in the lunchroom, mildly reminiscing.
I remember the good days. Don't you, Frank? Back when I started for the football team as a substitute, as the assistant water bottle holder for the quarterback. I miss those days.
Johnny, keep it together. The kids need you.
But the thing is, I can barely stand myself up. I can't even stand myself up, let alone the kids.
Johnny, you cracked the case of the Gambino family.
I know, and there was the paper. You were with me the entire time. The papers, the press, the whirlwind news tour. But at the end of the day, when I came back to being a substitute teacher the students who needed me. I couldn't be there for them.
Johnny, you were staring down the barrel of a 12-gauge shotgun. Mob family surrounding you. You took down 12 guys in one night by yourself. And you're afraid of a chemistry lesson? Get it together.
Frank, you don't understand. When you walk in and some kid tries to make a disturbance, you shoot them one look out of the corner of your left eye, and the whole room goes silent.
Yeah, that's the power we have.
That's the power you have. You command respect. When I'm in there, it's king of the jungle. Something about the kids, I can't wrangle with them.
Well, you remembered to frame the popular kid, right?
No.
Oh, Johnny.
Remember that one day you had to bust me out because I was tied down by the kids in my own classroom?
Johnny, remember when the school semester started, we talked about this. You gotta frame the popular kid on day one or they will never respect you. And what did we do? We bought nudie magazines. You took one, I took one. We were supposed to plant those. Did you plant yours?
No, I couldn't. I didn't get a chance to. Michael came in before I came in, found the magazine in my desk, and put it on the projector before I walked in. It was game over after that.
Oh,
you know, I could take down a crime family, but something about a classroom of kids. You bought some pretty bad magazines. That's all I can say.
Edit. And here we are in the cockpit of a 747 with a pilot and the co-pilot, and they're both talking to Houston Ground Control, trying to explain how that happened.
Well, Houston, what happened was there was a piece of chocolate cake that someone was eating in the back, and it got stuck on one of the server, the people's coat, and then she came up to see me to give me my food, and it got stuck. It kind of like rubbed against my eye and got in my eye, and so my depth perception was off, and that's when the plane flipped over. And but I got it right back on course, only we were going down. And I thought, since we're going down, let's be exciting. Let's go down and let's just land here in this field. And I think everyone's happy about it.
Look here, leave me out of this. I had the choice of the fish, lunch, and something did not sit well with me. So here I am. I leave my co-pilot in charge. I'm headed off to the bathroom to take care of business. When all of a sudden, I fly out of the toilet seat along with the contents of the bowl, and I hit my head on the lavatory door, and I blacked out. And when I woke up, everything was in disarray.
Listen, it says here, right here in the regulations, that the pilot is responsible if anything should go wrong. I'm only a co-pilot. It's not my fault if chocolate cake got in my eye.
United 401, I just wanted to know why you turned left by 20 degrees.
Look, I can explain. Look, so I'm passed out, right? Like, I want to take control of the plane, but I'm passed out. And I wake up and I realize something's wrong. Something's wrong. It's more than just me. I can tell. My pilot senses are tingling. And I open that door. I claw back into the cockpit. And there I see there's a giant piece of chocolate cake sitting on the gear. So I reach for it. I'm not about to let no chocolate cake get in the way of a landing. But the thing is, the chocolate cake, it's not very tactile. It's not very grippy. And then when I grabbed it, my hand just slipped right off. And I hit the cake right into my co-pilot's face, blinding him. It was a miracle. It's a miracle no one died.
Yeah. So Houston, you haven't noticed, you didn't notice that we landed not at the airport.
Edit. I remember when my parents first took me to Disney World. That's actually where they left me behind. And I was 6 years old, and also really had no idea how to leave Disney World. So when I was 6, that's when I realized that this is my home. So I made a little home under one of the big roller coasters, found, some cool boxes. And that's actually when all the staff thought I was part of Disney World.
That's a corn dog. Hey, hey there. Give me your corn dog. I want it.
People weren't kind to me when I asked for food, but I started becoming really good friends with the vendors. So that was really helpful. I started forging friendships, and I just said I belonged here.
Hey, Chuck, remember last week when I gave you the bag of chips? Well, yeah, if you trade me one of those bag of chips for the turkey leg, I'll hand it over to Carl. Carl says he really appreciates the turkey legs you've been giving to him. I'll be sure to let him know. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Chuck.
People became friendlier to me. It was really interesting that no one was concerned why they kept seeing a 6-year-old every single day. But honestly, I just blended in. I kind of wormed my way into a job. So I started actually I was Mickey Mouse for quite some time. It was a great gig.
Park's closed. Hey, yeah, you're gonna have to leave now. Leave your food. Park's closed. Park's closed.
Oddly, this way is how I wound up getting a promotion. By the time I was 10 years old, I was lead Mickey Mouse.
All right, other Mickey Mouses here. Can the other Mickey Mouses please come in?
Luckily, other Mickey Mouses came in.
All right, today we are going to go and make sure that we collect every single bag of uneaten chips, okay? And everyone knows what to do when you see a bag of unopened chips that someone is holding, right? Yes?
We eat it.
That's correct. Does anyone know what happens when we see an ice cream cone without an owner? Yes?
We give it to a dog.
Oh, no, you eat it.
The other Mickey Mouses sometimes weren't great, but you know what? They started following my every single order that I wound up making a little Mickey Mouse cult to take over Disney World.
All right, stop. Behind me on 3, okay? When I say Alpha, Omega, Moose, we go, we swarm. Buster, you coming in from the right, left. Got it? Frank, you go in and slap the newspaper in their face and distract them. I'm gonna go in for the kill. Sound good?
Yeah.
Okay, team, roll out.
That day, we created a mild massacre in Disney World, and we were known as the Fame Four, but it's kind of like infamous four, because I think that's the bad word for famous. But yeah, we were the infamous four, wreaking havoc and just stealing all sorts of shit at Disney World.
Yeah, we're tough. Don't mess with us.
Yeah, we don't need moms.
And our code has an omega in it.
Add it. Two Greek philosophers are sitting across from each other over a fire pit in a cave, debating the meaning of existence.
I think it's all about absolute forms. There's a triangle that's the only absolute triangle. There's a square that's the only absolute square.
I hear what you're saying, but I just can't let this idea go. This brilliant idea that men belong in pews.
Men only belong in the absolute form of manliness. And a pew is not the absolute form of manliness.
So we have to bring gender and masculinity into this conversation about pews, shapes, circles, squares, and triangles.
Yes, I believe that a pew is perhaps some kind of intergender sort of thing. It's really something men should stay away from.
I just want to step into an adjacent space for a second and kind of make a meta comment that it's amazing discussing gender with you 2,000 years before the birth of civilization in a cave.
Having been at this discussion for many a day now, it was now dawning upon these two philosophers that their vocabulary at the time and the words they had to use were insufficient to fully express the ideas that only their bodies could embody.
What I'm trying to say is this. It's
I see you, but I would like to offer a friendly amendment. See what I'm saying?
I can see now. I understand where you're coming from. It's like this. It's like,
Yes, I see. We have to combine the mind with the body to communicate our ideas. But I think it's time for us to end this discussion and go get some coffee.
yeah. I mean, yes, we figured out that.
Sorry, I know you're the philosophers. I'm the new intern, which is also another word 2,000 years prior. Yeah, so I was gonna learn from you guys, and I think for starters, what's a pew?
I don't know. Just a sound that came to me. We're coming up with words. I mean, we're pretty much, yeah.
I just know that men belong in them, but this is ancient Greece. We don't have pews actually.
Oh, love it. You know what? I'll just put this in my intern notes. This is great, learning a whole bunch from you guys. Thanks. Edit. We have two really, really lonely accountants that are meeting in Starbucks and splitting a croissant together. They each have their own lattes.
No, Steve, you go for the croissant.
Jerry, you take it.
No, Steve, I couldn't. I simply couldn't. You take it.
It's just, I I like to eat my feelings. I've been so lonely lately. I feel like the numbers are my only friends.
Me too. This and our latte afternoon.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I think you need it today. You should have it, Steve.
Jerry, forget the croissant. Life can't be only about numbers, can it?
No. That's all there is. There's a whole croissant right there. And we could split it and make it half.
But Jerry, no.
We can never escape the numbers.
Jerry, this is supposed to be our break from the numbers.
There's numbers all I can see. Everywhere. There's no escaping them. That's the hard, cold fact of life, Steve.
Jerry, you're so right. Like, I already know that there's 28 people in this Starbucks.
I know. And that's different because yesterday there were 29.
Oh, you're so right. There were 29.
Sick or something.
And I've counted 17 different conversations happening right now.
I know. And I just feel so hard that I want to focus on you, Steve. But I just, the cacophony of numbers all around me is making it so difficult.
Jerry, we have to try. We can break the pattern if we focus on only one number. Okay, are you ready? Do you trust me?
Okay.
I have one friend at this table with me.
Did anybody else envision that croissant was actually a roll of toilet paper? Because I did. Thank you, Stacey Marshall. Thank you, Objectively Speaking. That was amazing. Let's give a little round of applause for them. If you guys want to come back on and bow, take your bow. Yay! Thank you, Objectively Speaking. That was so much fun. So yeah, we've got another duo. We've got our first duo for the evening for you all, which is Tragedy. So I put in the chat that I would love something like small but irritating to give them some inspiration, like losing your pen or running out of toilet paper. What's something small but irritating? Gosh, we got a lot of really cool stuff. Getting chocolate cake in your eye. Thanks, Nicole, spilling coffee on yourself while on your way to a work or date. Oh, Zabeda. Hi, Zabeda. Needing to poop once I'm in the shower. Oh, yep. 3 p.m. and realizing I forgot to brush my teeth. There's a lot of really cool ones here. Dropping the last egg when making an emergency cake. I like that one. Dropping the last egg when making an emergency cake. Okay, here is Zed and Sid in tragedy.
Oh, oof. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, honey.
Our first birthday together, and it's my birthday.
Your birthday. And I wanted to make you your favorite cake, strawberry swirl, yellow and strawberry swirl, because yellow cake is a flavor. But I dropped the egg and I couldn't make it because it was the last one I had, and
you loved me.
Oh my gosh, I love you. It's just our chickens are very stupid right now. I mean, our chickens aren't stupid. I would never call our chickens stupid. Okay. I'm sorry. Oh,
to our relationship. You're little babies.
I'm sorry I called the chickens stupid. They're your babies, and when we got together, I said I would accept them just as I accept you, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And I meant to make you a cake, and I'll you know what? I'll go to a bakery. Well, I'll go to the store.
Go.
To the store, a bakery, a cafe. Oh.
Go to the bakery. Go to the bakery and get me a cake and make it.
I'll get you a cake. I'll get you the perfect cake. And I'll be back soon, I swear.
Okay, but I'm gonna be timing you.
Okay. Oh. Yeah. Hi.
Yeah. Can I help you?
Yes, I need whatever is your best cake. Just whatever's best.
Lady, it is 6 p.m. We are out of cake. Cake is a lunch food.
Oh, dang darn it.
I mean, unless you want the weird specialty cake, we got some weird order, and that person who made the order never came and picked it up. I don't even know what's in that thing.
Well, it
says amulet on the box. I never heard of amulet. I know yellow is a flavor, but I don't know what an amulet cake is. But
you know,
I made $5 an hour, so I mean, you can have that one.
I mean, it's better than no cake at all. It really is. Okay.
All right. So
right. Here's my credit card. It should work.
Yep, there you go. You got the amulet cake.
All right, that'll work out great. Just need to open it up and see. Huh, that looks good. There's coconut. There's coconut and it tastes like blood. Blood and coconut. I'm allergic to one of those and grossed out by the other. Oh.
I can't help you. I will call someone. Hang on.
Yeah, just call Epibet. Just call hospital.
So you're the one that's suffering from gross out. Wow. Oh, I've never seen that before. I only read about it in a textbook. That's pretty amazing. So real life person suffering from gross out.
I am. I mean, once I got
Really, they have a cure for allergies in the ambulance on the way here, but gross out means you're gonna be here for a while.
Oh yeah, I'm really glad that I'm not suffocating anymore. Asphyxiating? Yeah, that's the technical term. But now it's so gross.
This is really fun. I mean, no, I know it's not fun for you. It's whoa, calm down. This is so rare. This is so rare that we're gonna keep you here and we're gonna study you. And all of my med students and interns and all of those people are going to be coming in really soon, just to prod you a little bit. So just get on in there, and then we'll be bringing some coconut that mixed with epinephrine at the same time. We made a concoction just for you. So I'm gonna go get that so that we'll be ready. And you just chill out right here. Don't go anywhere. Just stay right here. Oh, you're going to be famous. We're going to write papers about you. Oh my gosh. A real life gross out patient. Wow.
Yeah. Okay, I'm definitely getting out of here. Oh, where to go? Oh, I think I'll hide out at my grandma's old house, but she died 50 years ago. No one will remember. No one will think to find me here. Oh, it's darker than I thought. Oh!
We weren't ready for you, but you're here now.
I didn't realize anyone was expecting me.
Well, we don't tell the subjects of the prophecy about the prophecy. Kind of spoils the whole thing, wouldn't you think?
Shit. Does prophecy have to do with an amulet? No, I don't want to know. Just,
Do you have the amulet?
I mean...
Because if you don't, we're going to send you on a quest.
I left most of the cake at the bakery, and the rest of it I vomited in the ambulance. So I don't have the amulet cake, but please tell me whatever you can before you send me on this quest. I want to know what I'm getting into.
The quest is long and dangerous.
Well, I mean, that kind of goes along with quest, yeah.
Your grandmother failed it and died. But she told us you'd be here.
Oh my gosh, my parents lied to me. They said it was an aneurysm.
Yeah, aneurysm, amulet. Words get mixed up sometimes. We're used to it.
Okay. Wow.
The quest is over the sea.
Over the sea. Like across the sea, or like flying on top of the sea? Because those could both be things, and they both seem very frightening. Okay. Oh, I see a gnome that's beckoning me forward. I'm guessing that he's going to lead me on this quest.
Yes, that's Albert. He doesn't like to be referred to as a gnome. That's a little old-fashioned.
I'm sorry, Albert. You are a lovely creature of the forest.
Creature of the forest is fine.
All
We're
right.
all creatures of the forest in one way or another, and once you get back from the sea, you'll be one as well.
That is really frightening. Okay, let's go to the sea, Albert. Oh, okay. This is much nicer than I thought it would be. Albert. Albert.
You're on your own with this one. Bye.
Wow. I mean, the sea is nicer than I thought it would be, but yeah.
Oh, bro. Oh, you got abandoned. You got abandoned by the gnome.
Yeah, apparently no pejorative term. So
Yeah, I hate that guy. You know how many dead bodies I've had to clean up because of him?
I am hoping the number is very low.
Oh, I mean, any number of dead bodies is a pretty freaking big number, wouldn't you think?
That is true, but the mere fact that you said how many means that there were some dead bodies. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to do you a favor here, bud.
Okay. I'm just not quite sure if I want to ask you to lead me to the secret island to complete the quest, or to take me to the suburbs to hide out. I don't know which one to do.
Oh no, nobody makes that quest, bro. I just saved your life.
Thank you. Thank you. I am really glad I am not dead, because dead is not where I'm hoping today will lead to.
Oh yeah. No one hopes that, man. They just wanted those cultists with the gnome, dude. They want to harvest your soul. This is not a good place to be. I'd be on my way if I were you.
He prefers.
I'm only here because of our curse.
I'm just saying he prefers creature of the forest, but okay.
Like I said, I don't really care about being nice to people who murder everyone and make me clean up the bodies.
That is very valid. Okay, I can understand that feeling. Can you please take me back to my lovely house in the suburbs? Because I don't really know how to. Okay, you're just taking me to land. Okay. As long as...
No, I can't take you anywhere further than the beach.
The beach would be great. Better than.
I'm just gonna drop you off. You're gonna have to find your own way home.
Okay. Thank you for not leaving me in the middle of the sea to die. I appreciate that.
Thanks
All right.
for not dying and giving me more work to do, bud.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
Okay. Damn, this tiny thumb. I pretend this is Hitchhiker's thumb. I need a ride home. Anyone?
Did I hear a potential friend?
Depends a car.
I have a car.
Then yes, I will be your friend if you can give me a ride home and not murder me. Because I mean, I didn't think I'd have to say that, but today's been really weird.
I don't need to. No, you are the opposite. You are the opposite of murderable. I need somebody to tell all my problems to. Been having a really hard time with my boyfriend, and I had nobody to talk to, and I mean, I'll take you wherever. This beach is pretty remote. We got at least 4 hours back to civilization. You're gonna help me solve all my problems.
I'm okay with that. I want to hear about your boyfriend a little bit first before I decide to be in the car with you for 4 hours. Just as a gauge of your problems.
Well, he's a total jerk.
Well, that's because he's a man, yeah.
And he didn't make me a cake for my birthday.
This is like deja vu.
Come on, get in the car.
Okay.
So like yesterday morning, he rubbed my back, but like just the bottom half and not the top half.
Oh my, the upper back is where there's always stress.
I know. And last week, he told me that he likes tigers, and then like this week he told me that he likes lions, and I can't keep things straight. And sometimes when he watches television, there's women on the television and he sees them. And sometimes when he eats hot dogs, I mean, can you think of a less masculine food than a hot dog? Seriously.
I mean, maybe bratwurst, but
such a good listener.
Okay.
Such incredible patience for all of this.
I have so many thoughts. I just want to say that maybe there are women on TV, and it's possible to like both tigers and lions.
I thought you were my friend.
No.
Get out of the car. Get out of the car right now. Get out of this car.
I'm on the side of the. Oh. Okay. Guess I deserve that. No, I don't think that was it at all. I'll start walking. Oh. Hi, Bunny. You're very tall. Did talk?
Just barely.
Oh, that's still pretty good. Do you want to? I think we gotta head towards town. Just that direction. You know,
I know a shortcut.
A shortcut? Because I don't really know how that works with the whole concept of space and how we could get 4 hours faster, but okay.
Well, I mean, think about it. You have a talking animal and you're going to rely on the laws of physics. That's silly.
That you make a very good point. And you know what?
Come on down the hole.
I'm just thinking of Alice in Wonderland right now, and it didn't really work too well for her. But yeah, I don't really have many options at this point. And if I walk on this road, I'll get a sunburn because pale. But okay, let's go down. Let's go down this hall and see where.
Follow me.
Where? Anyone in here? Here. I got trapped.
Oh. Another one.
How? How does this keep happening? I mean, hi?
You'll never get out of here.
Well, I don't like that answer. Okay, I'm breathing.
Don't use up the oxygen.
I mean, there's air. Like we're not. There's air coming in here.
You don't know about the laws of physics? How they don't apply?
Shit. This is what I get for going down a rabbit hole. All right. All right.
I followed that rabbit. I trusted that rabbit. I thought there would never be another human being who would trust a talking animal.
I mean, it was
After
just.
all of the pop culture teaching us not to do that.
But what about Mr. Ed? I mean, he was pretty. Okay, he was kind of an asshole, but.
He had a very strong self-interest.
Really did. All right. No way out? I mean,
I haven't been able to get out. I've been in here breathing the air. I thought there was only enough for one.
it really is open. I wouldn't call it a window, but wow. Okay, you're right. I'm getting a little.
You.
It's the
I've
altitude.
never been good at sharing.
Well, wow, I have more air to myself now. I think I can break out. Can break out of those bars. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Got out. Of course it doesn't lead anywhere easy. I want to go into there just because it's shelter, but there's poison ivy everywhere. Wouldn't think this is worse, but it really is. I am highly allergic. Coconut and poison ivy. Oh God. Oh God. You're.
Yes. To cross my threshold.
I beg for safe passage. Wow, that sounds really weird and formal. You have very large teeth.
And a very large sense of territoriality.
I just need help. There are. I've been through so much today. I got some salt water in my mouth earlier, and my nostril still hurts because when you cough and it comes out, like you can understand that.
Of me. What is that? I was doing my best.
I'm sorry, I wasn't afraid of you. You're not angry with me.
You know what? Today is the day.
Okay.
Today is the day that I am finally going to be as ferocious as I feel inside. You know what I mean?
I do not. I am hoping that you are not very ferocious inside, but I don't think.
I'm trying so hard to be ferocious. Damn it.
Okay, I didn't think I was going to get my wish.
You feel like that.
Here, I want to. I'm gonna.
Here.
I'm up. Oh. Oh my gosh. That was a saber-toothed tiger. It totally ripped my entire jugular out. Shit. You know, if only if I was a better boyfriend. If only I planned how to make a cake better. If only I didn't drop the eggs. I was never nice to those chickens. I mean, to be honest, chickens aren't nice to me, but this all goes back to being mean to the chickens and not preparing a cake in time and waiting too late and never being enough and not paying attention to the details and having slippery fingers and being mean to chickens. No! No!
Oh, it's so tragic. Oh, thank you, tragedy. Thank you for letting us all feel these big feelings we're feeling right now. So, thank you. That was fantastic. Sid and Zed and tragedy. Yay! So we have one last duo for you this evening. They are a two-man duo, Manu and Mark, with 2 M's, and they have 6 M's altogether. And for our inspiration, we're going to need some random words for them to inspire them. So we've got, let's see what we got. I've got popcorn, I've got fish, imaginary friend. There you go, guys. Imaginary friend, popcorn, and fish. Here we are.
Hey, Mark. What's up?
Hey, Manu. How's it going, man? I'm just getting into character.
Yeah, and what character is that?
Just me, man. What's this background you got here?
Just my room.
Is it kind of like the middle-aged, messy person? Like, sorry, that's just funny to me.
Yeah.
Forget
Yeah.
all that.
Hey,
Welcome
nice
to the show,
nice
everyone.
jacket. Nice jacket. Nice haircut.
Thanks.
What else? What else do you bring from the 80s?
I have some glasses.
Oh, cool.
I won't use them for the show. We'll just do space objects. This is weird. We can't hear anyone. Pretty much, it's just us, man. So.
Yeah, it's just like a McClarty birthday party. Am I right?
Oh yeah, my birthday was this week. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, so the suggestions we got: popcorn.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's 2 more.
I don't remember.
Really?
Just go.
It was like 5 seconds ago. Fish.
Really?
I think so.
Okay. And like imaginary friend.
That's right.
Okay. Are you ready? Can I just say I got a couple of jokes? That's just random jokes. I
Yeah.
hope people don't mind. This actually, you know what? We should just go for it. Maybe I'll work them into this. Okay, you ready?
Let's do it.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's tough, man. It's tough.
Yeah, really sucks. I'll tell you, it's pretty shitty. It's pretty bad.
I mean, it's tough. And, obviously there's the question of like, once you don't have a job, like, what are you going to do with your life?
Yeah.
For sure. And, kind of, what does it mean for your status, especially as a male, that like you can't provide? There's all this like societal kind of shit around it. It's tough. It's tough.
Totally, man. And pandemic hit me hard. It hit me low. It hit me over and over again. It kicked me while I was down.
Yeah.
It told me to put a mask on, and then it said, no, well, it depends where you are, but you should probably wear it.
Right.
And then it took my job, and then it took my wife, and then it took my house, and now my kids are gone. But you know what? I like to look at and I like to look at kind of the bright side of things, because I'm here.
That's right.
I'm with you, my life coach, and life couldn't be better, really. So I'm just so happy to get started, and life is good. Life is pretty good.
Bill, I'm just so happy you said that. I'm so happy you said that because it is in our darkest moments that looking forward is the most important. And as your life coach, I would say that I'm the lens through which you see the future.
Yeah.
And so
I'm
this
just
is
taking
actually.
notes.
Oh, sorry. Are you doing something else?
I'm just writing notes. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lens.
As you're kind of working through this, I guess it's a good time for me to tell you, I don't think I'll have time for you anymore.
Oh.
It's not you. It's
Okay.
I just got a bunch of new clients.
Oh.
My life coaching for stars is finally kicking off. I got the kid that was the backup dancer in the original Hit Me One More Time concert. That's wanting my help. Yeah, I have the news anchor for ABC Wyoming. That's assigned me. Yeah. And you probably know this person actually. I have my third grade math teacher, Mr. Polensky.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Yeah, it's taken off, and so I gotta cut some meetings from my schedule to make room for all these new engagements.
Okay, and you mind if I call you Fred?
I mean, what else would you call me?
Well, I mean, you're my life coach, and I was going to call you Mr. Broderickson because that's your last name. It's more of a professional thing. But Fred, I feel like you need someone to lean on, and I'm here for you. And I've been through quite a lot, And I know you're a life coach, but I am living life, and I've read books, not a lot, but I've read books, and I feel like this is kind of a learning moment for you. This is a big opportunity, and while you are letting me go at my lowest time, things are pretty rough right now. Don't let this smile fool you.
I know that I am literally just kicking you while you're down, just twisting the knife. I know that, but it seemed like you were going through a very promising direction. I mean, your read on my situation is amazing. What were we gonna say?
Yeah, and Fred, it's not about me. Okay, I think at this point it's about you. It's about your new clients. It's about your ridiculous haircut. It's about your ears. They're much too large. It's about the way that you communicate with others. It's about the way that you command presence in a room. It's about the way that you personify your inward thinking. Okay, you want people to understand you from a distance, yet when you get closer, I want you to communicate with them, right? So I think even right now, we should have a small exercise. Fred, I appreciate you. Even though you've let me down and you have pretty much destroyed all confidence left in my self-esteem.
Sure.
I'm here for you, okay? Now your turn, okay, Fred?
Bill, you sly motherfucker. Are you negging me into hiring you as my life coach right now? And have you learned from me the tricks of the trade? Is that what's happening? Has the master become the student?
Fred, I'm just going to stop you right there. You might have caught me, but I've been taking a couple notes, okay? This is you, okay?
Yeah.
This is you. Here are your clients, okay?
That's good. Yeah.
Now, if you leave your house at 3 p.m. on a Saturday running 6 miles an hour, are you going to be able to see all 3 clients at the same time? Are you going to be able to carry that confidence around? San Francisco is not that big of a city, but oh man. Hey babe. Hi. First of all, I'm sorry I cheated on you.
Thank you. That is the first step.
And babe, my heart's beating out of my chest. I hope you can forgive me. I did make us this microwave dinner, and I got you your favorite movie, Mulan, because of your Asian background. And I thought, you know what? Maybe we could just have a night in, watch some Mulan, and cuddle. Just cuddle like before I cheated on you.
Honey, do you think you can just get me my favorite movie, some shitty food, and a half-assed apology, and we'll be back together? Because if you think that's going to work, you might just be right, okay? Because I have severe trauma, and honestly, no one else is here for me. And honestly, even though you cheated on me, I don't know that I can get anyone else. I mean, my sucks. and I wouldn't take that as good news for you, because obviously you're dating a just desperate husk of a human being. But with that being said, yeah, sure. I mean, if you want a Netflix and chill, sure.
Oh, babe, it's so, those words touch me in such a good way. I feel like, while I may have wronged you, truer words were never spoken, and Rome wasn't built in a day. There are bridges, and there's water flowing under those bridges. And if we're to get over, this isn't funny, sweetheart, but if we're going to get over those bridges together, then you're going to have to help me lay the brick. And if I would like to quote from my favorite movie, Gladiator, "Thou shalt not pass," and we won't pass unless we do this together.
Is this us passing?
Take my hand, babe, to the couch with me. Okay, that's good. The couch is right here.
Honey, you're not always this metaphorical. The last time, we had, let's say, a longer than average conversation, you were all about sports, right? And you've never been a sports guy, and then all of a sudden you were like, oh, football this and soccer that. And then I found out that the person that you were cheating on me with was, Mrs. Let's not, you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Your soccer coach.
Yeah.
Okay. And now all of a sudden you're like whipping out all these metaphors right after you signed up for a drama class. And I just, I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed, or the smartest student in the class, or the fastest airplane,
Yeah, you're not.
Airplane things, but
Oh, good try, metaphors, yeah.
I try to adapt. But anyways, it's a little bit suspicious.
Oh.
Yeah. What if you and your drama teacher, you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, I do, but you're off kilter, but yeah, okay.
What have you been doing?
What if
Are you cheating on me?
Here's the thing. Cheating is it's kind of like an X's and O's. It's a ones and zeros. It's I'm not a computer programmer, but if I was using some JavaScript, it would probably be a simple if
Are
then
you
statement.
fucking the computer teacher as well?
No, that's not where I was going. Babe, that's not where I was going.
Maybe I'm gone. I left the room.
Oh gosh. Okay, so I guess that was end scene. Guys, people in the audience, the hundreds of people around the world, we're just gonna take a small intermission because Manu and I have to talk.
Just a little bit of a
done couple of scenes. And Manu, how do you think you did? For my birthday show, I think I'm shining. Straight up.
Hey, there's one day of the year where I want all eyes to be on you.
Okay.
And that's not tonight. Okay? We have to figure out which day it is, but it's not going to be tonight.
Okay. Well, that's fine. But if you could just help me out a little bit. Honestly, I think we're doing okay. I can't hear anything. Thank God Jill's here, or else we'd pretty much just be on our own. But I do want you to know that there are people watching, and they're judging us based on our ability to improvise and to make them laugh. And that's it. And frankly, I don't think you're doing a great job. And I think that you're not doing a great job because of one reason. You continue to question me. You continue to kind of disagree with me, okay? And in a way, we are a duo, in a way, okay? In a way, I'm carrying this, but in a way, we're also a duo, okay? So if you could just kind of, yes, and that's kind of a thing we say in improv, okay? Yes, and maybe fuck yeah, man, yes. And just try to agree with me. Let's bring the scene forward. Let's move together into a good place, and I think that the show will benefit from it. So if you could just nod, you don't need to reply, just nod if you understand.
No, I will reply.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. You know what? Sure. I'm sorry for trying to steer the show in a good direction, and I'll just agree, and we'll see where that takes us. And you know what? I'm happy to go on that ride with you because it's your birthday, and historically, my understanding is your birthdays have always been train wrecks, and so what's one more?
Okay. It's just, yeah, like we practice right now is just yes, Mark. Yeah, cool.
Sure.
Okay.
Yes.
Great. Awesome.
Would you be okay with? I'm going to be honest. I actually agree with you more than you think, and
Okay.
and I think I think you're great. I think you're doing great. This might be like a cultural difference of sort of like Canadians versus Americans or something like that.
Yeah.
Your sentences are long, very long, and so it might be helpful for you to just kind of think about brevity is kind of an art, and so
Brevity.
maybe
Can you define brevity? My vocabulary is not.
Sure. Just be short. Just be quick, and I'll make it better for you. Why don't you just try to have every sentence be 5 words or less?
5 words?
Yeah. Why not? That'll be helpful, and that way you can start from there and just see how that goes for you.
Kind of ironic. Keep it short, but I'm much taller than you in stature and in pretty much everything else.
Don't think that's what ironic means.
It could be. I think we're good. What were the suggestions again? Popcorn, clean living, and friendship.
That's right. Imaginary friend and fish and popcorn. Okay. I think we hit all of those already, but yeah.
You think we got them all?
Yeah, I mean, I think we could just do them again.
Okay. In this next scene, you are not going to be my imaginary friend. Okay, do that swipey thing. Yeah, nice. Oh, hello, my good friend, Bill.
Hey, my great friend, Ted.
Bill, I want to talk.
Sure. Me too.
Okay, well, it's pretty serious.
Oh, it's hella serious. Let's get into some serious shit right now, you and me.
Okay, but I've got to keep.
I understand. And you know what? You just speak your truth, okay? No need to just wrap it up in a nice gift. Just tell me what you want to say.
I want to be frank.
Yeah, be frank.
Okay, and this is tough.
I know. It's tough for me too. I mean, we've been roommates for it's probably close to 10 years now. And so, anything you think, I've probably thought as well, and I'm ready for it. So just go for it.
There's something in your closet.
What?
It rhymes with Billy Goat.
Can you give me another hint?
I've been watching you.
Okay, that's not a hint. That's a little bit creepy.
Sorry, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead.
You're my best friend, Bill.
I know. Go ahead.
And I'm trying to keep up.
Listen, are you okay? Because it seems like I'm loving this, okay? Your heart opening up to mine, it's great. You're slow. Why don't you just say it all? Just say it all in one go.
I killed your pet hamster.
You killed Squiggles?
I murdered Squiggles while sleeping.
Oh my God.
It wasn't my fault.
I mean, listen. First of all, I fucking hated Squiggles. All right? I bought Squiggles.
No need to use profanity.
Okay. I disliked Squiggles. After purchasing the cute creature, I found out that having a pet's annoying. It's a lot of work. Honestly, having a roommate is also a lot of work, and so I only had room for one. And so, when I told you at the dinner table a couple days ago, hey, it's probably you or Squiggles, I think you made the right call.
Me killing Squiggles or myself.
Well, I mean, you could have moved out. No need to be as dark, but sure, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyways, it seems like you have a lot on your mind, and maybe I could bear my heart out to you for a second, because it seems like, I don't know.
You mind if I speak?
I don't at all. In fact, I keep trying to get you to speak, and then you keep stopping.
I'd like to use
Yes?
a pause full sentence, Bill, friend.
You'd like to use a pause full sentence. You'd like to use a full sentence. Well, stopping you. I don't understand. Just use a full sentence. What are you talking about?
The hamster is a metaphor.
Yep.
Precisely, Bill.
You murdered our friendship?
Bill, your hamster pisses me off. Oh, fuck, that was more than... Excuse me.
Bill, first of all, are you breaking up with me right now? In the weirdest way, by first killing my hamster and then just like speaking telegraph style with me?
Who's Bill? Am I Bill?
You know how I like to call you Bill. It's just my friend for you.
Listen, Bill, I'm moving out.
You know what? If that's what's right for you, Ned, go for it.
This conversation is now over. Hey man, I gotta get something off my chest and I don't want to hold back. I just want to speak in my mind. Speak it loud and proud and true. Okay? Could you turn around though, because sometimes I get uncomfortable when you look at me. Thanks. Thanks, Dad. I know that you've wanted me to work in the popcorn shop for a while. And I know that I've been talking with my imaginary friend Bill for quite a while now. But I got into DeVry and I'm leaving. Dad, what'd I tell you about turning around? I'm not working for you. I'm leaving. I'm not going to be in the factory. I'm not going to take over the family business. And you might as well just bring out your belt and do what you're going to do, because you cry. Okay. Is there something wrong? You're not speaking. Oh, okay. It's like charades or something. Yeah, okay, let's go. But this is odd because I'm used to hearing your voice, Dad. Okay, so you're okay with me going to DeVry and following my passion, getting a 3-week degree in dental hygienist assistant. Following my passion. Okay. And you're okay that I'm not going to be taking, oh, you like the money. But Dad, it's I'm probably not going to come home and I won't be sharing the money with you, but I will be here in spirit. Oh. I love you too, Dad, this much, so much. And this has nothing to do with you, although I've never wanted to work in your factory. But truth is, I need to get out of here. This is a small town, and you not talking is freaking me out, you know?
Son.
Ah, there you are.
Son, you know how your mom and I have been going to therapy?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, the therapist, she said, try to give your son some space. You know, you might like what he has to say.
Oh.
Yeah. So I like the first half of that. I'm gonna be honest with you. Okay, you're not working for the factory. You might think I wanted you to follow in the proud traditions of the Robertsons and work in the factory, but let's be honest, son. You don't know how to hold a hammer. You can barely, screw in like anything. And when the fridge broke, you just threw it away. You're not cut out for the factory. All right. So go do your dental hygienist. That's fine. But you cutting me out of your earnings? What's up with that? Let's talk about that right now. I raised you. I fed you. I taught you the cello. Should I go on?
No, you've said enough, Dad, and it's quite hurtful. You don't think I can hold a hammer?
Show me.
What about this? What about this? Oh, huh?
It's the top of the hammer is off of it.
Okay, well, you understand that I have a strong grip, a strong fist, okay? And the fact that you don't think I can run that factory is ridiculous, because I could probably run it with my eyes closed. I got into DeVry, Dad. They don't just let any Joe Schmo off the street get into DeVry, okay? So, your popcorn factory, you want me to run that thing? I'll probably own it someday, Dad. And not because you gave it to me, but because I bought you out. And then you can have your money, right? I'm so upset with you. I'm so angry.
What is all this anger coming from? Listen, I am agreeing with you. You are meant to be a dental hygienist. You can, you've been flossing since you came out of your mother's womb. Okay, you came out of your mother's womb with just a thing of floss in your hand, and you were ready. All right, you are. This is you.
You know what? I changed my mind. I changed my mind.
You changed your mind?
I'll do it. I'll take over the factory. I'll go meet Ben.
I mean, if you do, you can still, floss people's teeth on the side, and
I don't care about that. I don't care about that anymore.
Okay.
I'm gonna prove you wrong.
Son, I am so proud of you.
Okay.
This is one of the weirdest conversations we've ever had, but if you're willing to take over the popcorn factory.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Is there anything else you want to talk about?
Yeah, there is.
Oh God. Yeah, sorry. I gotta go. Sorry.
I killed your hamster.
What is it with you and hamsters, man?
I don't know. When I was a kid, I had a hamster, and my friend touched it.
And it died?
And the babies were there, and then it ate the babies. And I was very traumatized.
That explains a lot.
So then I had to throw out the rest of the hamsters. Actually, I had it living in my bathtub for about a year or two. But you know what?
Okay.
That's not here nor there. I think that's how the saying goes. Everyone, we're taking a quick intermission again. Manu, I feel like we need to step it up a little bit. We got to really bring this home,
Okay. Yep.
So.
Listen, I feel like you have a suggestion again, so why don't you just go for it?
Yeah, the 5-word thing was tough, man. It was kind of tough. My brain's not that quick right now. But, you want me to give you a suggestion?
No, I realized I was trying to help you, and you got to learn how to walk before you run. So, yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, I don't know. Do you have a suggestion for me? I know I did pretty well.
Well, I mean, it's okay. You take the training wheels off, okay? Let's go. Let's go. This is a duo. Let's pretend it's a duo. Okay, let's improvise like a duo. I want you to be a partner. I still need you to yes and me, be there for me, okay?
Right.
And if I had to give you one piece of advice, I just want you to bring it onto the dance floor again, like that movie, okay? I want you to use some space. I want you to maybe bring a character in, okay? I want you to fluctuate in your voice and in your body, inside, outside, bring it, okay? Wild card.
Okay, are you done? And you're gonna write an email about it.
Is that clear enough?
It's great. 10 out of 10. Roger that. I'm gonna do the opposite of you and just give you actionable advice, which is maybe just try an accent on. Your accents are pretty good. I miss them. Yeah, just pick a country,
Is this gonna help?
depending on the country. Yeah, probably Siberia is pretty good.
Okay.
Ready?
And can we go over our suggestions one more time?
Sure. Popcorn, fish, and
Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
That's right. Let's do it.
Okay. Hello, Sven. How are you, Sven? It's nice to see you, my friend. Come over here, sit on my lap.
Yeah. I sit on your lap, I crush your lap. You ready?
Oh, Sven, you cannot crush steel, my friend.
Okay.
Come over here.
Okay. Don't you move.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Hold on.
Yes. Sven, it is negative 33 degrees out here. Why are you wearing a tank top?
Okay. How do you feel?
Oh, Sven, it's no problem.
Okay, great. Great.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Sven.
Yes.
I have invited you here to the North Pole.
Yes.
To have a test for you, initiation for your ice sculpting profession.
Ice sculpting. Is this the grand challenge I've been waiting for?
It could be, Sven. It could be.
Okay. Okay.
Sven?
I have been prepared. Yes.
Oh, keep going.
Well, I was just saying I've been preparing for this for a decade now. I am ready. I know how to do the giant ice cube, the Elsa from Frozen, the never-ending fountain. I'm ready.
Okay, Sven, but how about your personal life, Sven? Is that you sculpting this as well? Because the foundation of any good ice sculpture is good inner sculpture.
In that, I am so happy you asked about this. Since they taught us this in ice sculpture school,
Sven,
I
what happened to your accent? You had you had a bit of an accent before, almost like a Finland or something, and then now it's gone.
That's so weird. I guess it's a question for you. I don't know.
Okay, well, no problem.
Do you have any other questions you'd like to ask about my
Oh,
background?
Sven, it's no big deal. But when you were a child, you said your mother dropped you.
When a Nordic person asks another Nordic person about their accent, that is not the start of a friendly relationship.
Oh, Sven, but we've known each other for what? 72 hours?
Right. And
I
are you
think we are
doubting
we are best of friends now, Sven, no?
That is what I thought.
Sven, are you flexing your buttocks?
Maybe.
Okay, well, so if you're trying to intimidate me, Sven, you're gonna have to do better than that, okay? You see this ice castle behind you, this Disneyland in Antarctica, yes?
Yeah.
Yes, I created this in one night, okay? So you are flexing your butt on the master of ice, okay?
Now, why don't you just reach over to the castle right there? Just give it a couple of knocks. Yeah? You see this? You feel it? Okay,
I
now
see it.
my buttocks. Not do it.
Pardon?
I said knock on my buttocks.
Okay. Are you ready? Oh, wow, Sven. Somebody's been doing the ice squats,
I am a well-rounded ice sculptor.
Oh, somebody's been sitting on the old ice slide, huh?
That's right.
Somebody that's been riding the ice Polar Express,
Yeah.
Somebody's been trying to flee the border from ISIS.
Anyway.
Excuse me.
I've had a well-rounded life for this moment. I got a happy wife, 2 children, a dog, 2.5 cars. I am ready. I am as well-rounded as an ice sculpture could be. I am an ice sphere of a man.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then?
And then you give me the challenge. You say, oh, you have been so well-rounded. You are now at the upper echelons of ice sculpting. Here in front of you is the challenger. I don't know.
Okay, Sven. Okay, Sven, I will give you your final challenge. Do you accept?
Yes.
Okay, get off my lap for a second. Go sit back in your ice chair.
Is it because my buttocks are a little too soft?
No, Sven, not yet. Just go.
Okay.
Okay. Sven, for your final... Sven, come back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
For your final challenge, Sven, I want you to ice sculpt me a riddle.
Ice sculpt you a riddle or
Well, actually, I'm going to tell you a riddle and you're going to ice sculpt me
Yeah.
the answer to the riddle, okay?
Carry on.
Now, this riddle has been passed down from my grandfather's grandfather, generations for generations, Sven. Honestly, I don't think that you have it in you because your blood runs warm.
I have here my little ice pick and my hammer. I am
Okay.
ready.
Okay. What runs through the forest in winter, but comes down from the cliffs in summer, only to have been melted in the winter? You have 30 minutes, Sven. Go. Now, now, Sven.
You said Sculpture the reply, yes? The answer?
Yes, okay.
You see this? This is a big W.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's cut to 30 minutes later, Sven.
Water. It's water.
Wow. Wow.
It's
You
stupid.
literally, you sculpted something and then you melted it. It turned into water. This is the perfect answer, Sven. You have yet again astonished me, my friend. Your lack of accent, your shiny bald head, your it's a good thing, my friend. Come back, sit on my lap, but not where you
Master Grunwald, why don't you sit on my lap?
Oh, Sven, I thought you'd never ask.
That's it. Yeah. That was fun, you guys. Okay, so are you ready for your notes? You ready?
Yes, please. We need them. We need them.
You guys were awesome.
Thanks.
Thank you. That was so much fun. If anybody's still in the Zoom room, come on in. If anybody's still here, come on up. Yay! Objectively speaking, tragedy, Sid and Sid. And we also had On the Verge. Thank you, everybody, for a fantastic night of improv. Well, this brightened my spirits. I hope it brightened yours as well, out there, audience. Our YouTube live streams are up for about 3 to 4 weeks on our YouTube channel, and then we archive them. So if you want to watch it again, get a couple more views in. We also have our last show on the 21st still up, which will be archived soon. And if you want to just make sure that you get our YouTube videos and just get it on your feed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like it, stay involved with us. So we're going to be doing shows through the rest of December. We'll be off those last 2 weeks of December for Christmas and New Year's, but check us out in December. We'll be back in January. So thank you so much for coming. If you want to find out more about what we do, we also teach classes. We're doing everything online, so you can check out leela-sf.com. And thank you so much. Stay safe, everybody. Stay healthy, and let's stay connected. Good night.